I think a lot of us assume that we need to spend a fortune on mods for our Camaros and cars, but the reality is some of these smaller modifications, some of the cheaper modifications are the most fun to install, the easiest to install, and really kind of make the car your own. So today we're going to be covering the top 5 modifications that you can pick up for under $50 for your Camaro. Now, when you're modding a car for under 50 bucks, it's very unlikely that you're going to pick up a whole bunch of horsepower, if any. This is really going to be some aesthetic mods you can add to the car that really personalizes the car, makes it your own. So let's look over in the passenger seat. Let me show you guys exactly what we're going to be doing today. We're going to knock out every single install. Alright guys, before we get into the video, I'm actually going to announce a quick giveaway here. We are going to be giving away this Speed Champions Lego set. These are a blast to build if you haven't built any already. Details will be in the description below on how to enter. Now you guys might have noticed from the intro in this video, but we actually put on a carbon fiber key cover to our Camaro key. And I think, again, it looks 1,000 times better. It was about 30 bucks on Amazon. So instead of your normal key, you have a little bit spruced up carbon fiber. It looks seamless. There's no edges. Really simple and easy. And it's just one of those things that you use every day. You see it every day. Very easy modification. No need to get into any further detail. So if you guys have been watching this channel for a bit, you guys know that we absolutely love carbon fiber. And this is actually one of the more expensive mods on our list, coming in at right around 45 bucks. It's actually a carbon fiber bezel trim. It's something that you see every day. It's something you interact with every day. 50 bucks, great value, super easy to install. If you look on the back, there's just some 3M tape all around this. We're just gonna go ahead, peel that off real quick and put it onto our bezel. I mean, when it comes to installs, it really doesn't get any easier than this. All you do is pull back on all the tape and it will seat right in where it needs to go. I think this looks great in the car just the way it is right now. I think the silver is way too much for the interior. So for 45 bucks, I think this is a really easy fix. The fitment is pretty damn good. I think it looks absolutely killer in this interior. So that is number 2 on our list. Let's get on to number 3. So there is no doubt about it, the interior is getting hooked up today. What we're going to be doing next is adding some shift paddles as well. You know, when I first ordered these online, I thought they were going to be plastic, but I was actually really surprised because the quality on these is absolutely phenomenal. They're actually some type of aluminum. I think it's going to add a little bit more contrast to the steering wheel itself, add a little bit more flair to the front of the car. It's directly in your line of sight. The one thing I'm a little bit concerned about is if, while turning, my hands are gonna hit it. We're gonna have to go for a little bit of a drive after this and see exactly how they feel. I would agree with everybody that heel-toe downshifting is way more rewarding than the RevMatch feature, but on track, I really do like the option to be able to throw that on and not have to worry about that when I'm shifting from 4th to 3rd to 2nd gear. Let me know if you guys use it on track or if you stick with heel and toe. I definitely need some more practice, but again, that's why we have this. I stick with the manual to the end of time. So. All right, guys, to win this, the link is going to be in the description down below. I'd really appreciate a like and a comment as well. Really helps a long way to growing this channel. So this is just my one way I'd like to give back, is just these little giveaways. I felt like it was a perfect little gift for this video. It's right around 15 to 20 bucks. So not tremendously expensive, but a blast to build and a nice little item to kind of go with your Camaro at home. So when I first bought the Camaro, one of the very first modifications that we've done to this car that I really didn't video that much because it was so easy to install was getting rid of our orange side markers. These things are absolutely atrocious. They're ugly as hell, and we had to get rid of them right away. We ended up going with some Diode Dynamics blacked out side markers, and they weren't cheap. They cost me right around 150 bucks for the whole set. First of all, these are garbage, throw them right away. The second option is a $30 option that you can pick off of Amazon. Interested to see the actual differences between the Diode Dynamic side marker and the $30 Amazon LED side marker. So let's go ahead, swap everything over. Swapping over side markers is extremely easy. It's 2 T10 bolts and then it pops straight out. You just disconnect the harness right on the back side and you're good to go. So behind here, all you have to do is pop out 2 tabs on the side marker. Basically, all you have to do is pinch it and it pulls straight out. So this is obviously what the stock side marker looks like. So you can tell on the Amazon part that it's definitely a little bit cheaper than Diode Dynamics. You can tell by the actual quality of the housing itself. But I think for 30 bucks, you're getting a pretty damn good deal here. This slides. Looks like it has a little positive negative terminal. We're just gonna slide that. Gonna slide that right into the housing, and hopefully when we turn on the car, this will actually work. So I think for $30, you're actually getting a pretty damn good deal, and you're definitely getting your money's worth when it comes to these LED side markers. Now, when it comes to the quality versus the Diode Dynamics, I think the Diode Dynamics looks a whole lot better. If you look at them side by side, the clear side marker looks a lot cleaner. The LED strip is a lot better at night as well. So I think this is, if you're gonna stretch your budget, Diode Dynamics is definitely worth it, but if you're trying to save every penny, $30 for clear side markers compared to the stock OEM orange, you can't really go wrong. So for 30 bucks, I think it's a pretty damn good deal. So when it comes to mods, this is about as cheap as it gets. We're gonna be installing some caps for our valve stems. They have little SS logos on them. They were 5 bucks, so why not? We're gonna include this at the very end of the video. All you have to do is throw it at the wheel and it'll connect, and you won't have to even spin these onto the wheel. It's really cool. Ready? Just like that, your valve caps are on. Again, 5 bucks, easy modification, cheap modification, another one on our list for today. I don't know about you guys, but to me, this looks pretty level. Getting these to sit in the right spot is going to be difficult. So what I did is I made a little template from the other side where the SS badge is. I'm basically just lining this up to where it looks more or less correct. And I'm hoping this just doesn't come out looking horrible, but this is the best way that I could think of doing it. If you guys have a better way, please leave it in the comments down below. And for right around 25 bucks, you have now a 1LE logo on the back of your car. We're finally gonna be blacking out our GM emblem in the back of our car. And you guys have pointed this out in every single video. So here we are, finally finding a solution to that problem. Some black Vivid vinyl. This is only about 8 bucks. It's really easy to install, just peel, stick, and you guys are good to go. We're finally gonna get rid of that ugly Chevy bronze in the back of the car that really clashed with absolutely everything we have done so far. All you're gonna have to do is peel, stick, and we're gonna trim around the edges here, and you guys are gonna be good to go. So this is gonna be really easy. It's gonna take about 5 to 10 minutes. And all you have to have is an X-Acto knife. If this works, if not, we're gonna have to shell out the money and actually buy a GM blacked out badge. But for right now, I'm pretty sure this solution is gonna work pretty well. Just did is we glossed all the way over it. Again, you wanna pull the vinyl as tight as it can be. And then what we're gonna do is gonna release the tension around the sides of the emblems here. Now, I don't know how well this is gonna come out on camera, but essentially what we're doing now that we have everything glossed over, we're gonna be basically placing our blade inside of the indent of the Chevy emblem itself and basically tracing this out. So take your time, be slow, you don't want to screw it up, but at least you have 2 tries in case we do. So let's go ahead, get everything cut out, traced, and then we're going to go ahead and peel everything off. I don't know what you guys think, but from right here, this looks fantastic. Really easy to do at home and so much better than the gold. So you guys were completely right suggesting this in every single other video we made. I think we saved right around 20 bucks doing this at home as well. So as long as you have an X-Acto knife, again, this is not going to be a problem at all. And we're good to go. So it looks like everything's seated perfectly. You don't need a heat gun or anything like that. Just take your time, trace everything out, and it'll peel right off. All right, guys, and for those who've been telling me to put on an SS badge onto the car, we finally did. This was a little $5 3D printed badge that we also picked off of Amazon that I think fits perfectly. Hopefully it doesn't fall off because the tape didn't feel that sticky. But anyway, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed making this. We're trying to change up the content a little bit with something new. If you guys are planning to enter that giveaway, just make sure to follow the link in the directions down below. I'm sure you guys will have a blast building that. So until next time, we'll see you guys in the next video.